As everybody knows, this is the ACG Cup, and what we did is we created it last year out of ACG, the Association for Corporate Growth, based in Los Angeles. ACG Cup is a great way to introduce the lifeblood of our organization, which is the future, the current MBA students throughout Southern California and hopefully throughout the country, to ACG as a program that is the premier organization for professionals involved in the mergers and acquisition field.
It was created in Los Angeles. One of our members, Dick Israel, actually originally proposed the idea that we approach the school administrations of business schools with this idea. How could we go to the schools, create a school-related event that would make the schools aware of us and give our members a chance to meet the schools?
We are Sir Pride Capital from Pepperdine University, here to advise the trusts of Dana and Bob Smith.
This is the first year that Orange County ACG has been involved in this, and it's been a terrific opportunity for us to reach out into the business school community, teach those students about ACG and the benefits of being part of that organization.
Hi everyone, thank you for coming. Welcome to Paul Merage School of Business, University of California, Irvine.
The competition was exactly what I was looking to do and get some more practice doing, because you can never get, too good at doing it.
As a group we were nervous, but at the same time we're anxious to demonstrate what we know.
We decided to bring this competition to Marshall because these types of events are tremendous learning opportunities for MBA students.
You guys know from round one, the judges here are not going to be shy about asking you questions.
How much debt are you going to put on my company to do this?
Well, let me tell you, we've been looking at that too.
Are you saying that we're being too optimistic about the prospects for our business and that maybe the business isn't worth as much as we/Dana think that it's worth?
Well, I'm excited to be part of this. It's a privilege to have been part of the planning process, and it's a hoot to be part of the judging.
It seemed to me to be really a very realistic scenario.
The teams get the case only about a week before the competition, so they've got a very short period of time to prepare.
It's their chance to actually go through an actual case study, which is a real-life situation for a financial services professional, and then from there be able to interact with the local financial services members that are volunteers from ACG.
We've got a terrific panel of judges today.
And why is capital structure an important consideration?
It's very important for the finance leverage.
For the students, it's a terrific opportunity for them to cut their teeth in a real-world setting, learn a bit about how these sorts of presentations work, learn the basics of valuation and certain elements of investment banking.
My involvement with it has been a terrific experience.
For ACG, it's an opportunity to get introduced to some of the brightest talent.
MBA programs are full of lots of practical content and case analysis in classrooms, but you need to give students as many real-world learning opportunities as possible. And the best way to do that is to get involved with organizations and events like this so that the students actually have a chance to test this on real-world executives. And this is one of the best ways to do that. So we jump at this kind of opportunity, and this is one of the best that we've come across.
Under your assumption, your company will grow at 47.5% over the next 5 years. Under our assumptions, 32.5%.
The ACG Cup is really the first case study of its kind. It's the first case study to involve real practical content in terms of the case study competition, as well as the first one to really incorporate judges throughout the M&A and corporate finance community. The schools have really taken to ACG Cup and have been very enthusiastic about cooperating with and really working with us on the project.
Let me go ahead and discuss the current situation we're faced with right now. First of all, Dana Smith, who's the current CEO and 25% owner of the firm, has rejected the offer from Stephen Brett Smith. We have a potential boardroom conflict.
As you know, we're iBank. We're one of the leading real estate transaction banks in the U.S. We've handled several multi-billion-dollar transactions over the past 18 months. We've done a relatively detailed analysis of your company and have some valuation numbers to share with you.
We're here today to present two options for consideration. The first option, to sell the company for at least $3.6 billion. And the second option is to acquire the 50% equity via a management buyout.
The student participants have certainly gained the opportunity to practice presentations in a more public environment and in front of, quite frankly, some fairly strict evaluators.
I thought that Pepperdine was just the cleanest, had few cons to them.
Between Pepperdine and UCI, it's close.
They kept it at a high level.
They took a realistic assessment of Malco's behavior that nobody else had taken into consideration.
That was probably that was the closest to an investment banking presentation than the rest.
I think everybody in here deserves a round of applause. We were truly just amazed by the high quality and level of the presentation. So thank you. In 5th place is Fullerton. We all agree the one comment that came out of it is you are our hero. The courage that you've got. In 4th place, Chapman. Overall, very impressive, and we appreciate the presentation that you made, so thank you. The number 3 presentation was by USC. So the guys from USC. The number 2 team we had was Pepperdine. Thank you. The number 1 school, obviously, is UC Irvine. So again, a show of hands for UC Irvine.
If you're going to go into this industry, you're going to be put in that situation, so you best be comfortable doing it.
When I have an opportunity like this, I want to jump on it. There's not going to be very many opportunities down the line for me such as this.
For us to have this opportunity to be able to work and to think outside of what's really been taught in textbooks-wise.
This time we focused this long hours on the presentation.
You know, it's nervous to have myself here, but you have to do it. It's a chance, you can't let it go.
We weren't up till 3 a.m. on evaluation. We were up just strictly trying to pump out like a clear presentation. It's tough.
Next year, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be having an ACG National Cup. And we're going to be inviting and coordinating with ACG chapters from around the country to hopefully have the finals be on a national basis.
I think for other chapters across the country, they have a similar opportunity to do that, to reach out to the students, to explain that what we do is kind of fun.
At this point, we're looking for strong MBA programs that are located throughout the country that actually facilitate or generate students that move into the financial services sector.
This is good investment banking experience.
And we're aligning those with ACG chapters that are currently national, and there's over 50 of them in the U.S.
Regardless of where you end up in the competition, it's a fascinating experience.
It'll be simple to incorporate the ACG Cup in your chapter around the country. We've established the template out here in Southern California.
You can kind of take that platform and expand nationally.
And bringing it across the country is going to be simple.
And get some other great business schools that are definitely going to want to participate.
The process is really easy. It's just a matter of reaching out to a key person at the university. Ideally, if you're an alumni, that makes it a little bit easier to approach the university.
I mean, the program is really facilitated all by ACG and its volunteers, and the students really just kind of jump on board.
But I would say going to the head of student affairs, or perhaps if you've got access to the dean, those are 2 good ways to open up the door. Once it's open, it's easy.
When the rubber really needed to meet the road, everybody just really stepped up and got it done.